Hermetic mode here, how y'all doing? This reading is gonna be for Pisces in the Pisces moon cycle. March 29th. What do we have for Pisces? Page of Wands upright, King of Cups in reverse, Ace of Swords upright, and Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I'm picking up that many of you Pisces out there are getting in tune with your emotional state very strongly at this moment. As in you experienced a lot where you had to release out, you know, let go of a lot that was affecting your emotional well-being. And then the Page of Wands before the King of Cups she's just within her energies, right? Free like spirit, fiery, with the willingness to take action regarding your emotional state. It's as if you're leveling up. You've seen the light. You've been given awareness to where you felt there was no insight with the Ace of Swords. After trying to manage yourself, ground yourself for so long in positions where you were involved in, Pisces is what I'm getting, with the Emperor in reverse right below the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Moon is in reverse also. It's as much as been hidden within higher level of claims, commitments, authority, positions, where hidden has been brought into light with the Ace of Swords. Like all that was hidden, mirroring the Emperor and both in reverse. Ace of Wands. There's no action. There's nothing growing from an involvement is what I'm getting. And as if you're trying to pour out into what is with the Ace of, pour out energies into Four of Wands with the Ace of Wands in reverse. As in this is pointing right towards this card. The Hermit in reverse. That you feel as if you don't have to go in any longer, that you're fully aware of your involvement and that of others that you're involved with, Pisces. You felt no movement within a commitment, or maybe even within your own personal commitments. What did you commit to, right, Pisces? And you felt no movement, no growth. Magician and the Three of Swords wants to come out. So this Magician is after the Ten of Wands in reverse. And the Ten of Wands in reverse is right after the Four of Wands. So it's as if everything you're manifesting wasn't towards what is involving others. Four of Wands wasn't equal. And this is how I'm seeing this. So I'm trying to manifest to go towards, as she's walking towards this figure's walking towards this Four of Wands these other figures in this photo. And it's just, you know, beings, energies, right? And it's taken a lot upon your emotional state with the Three of Swords right above the Magician. Because you're now aware that you were going in the wrong direction is what I'm getting, Pisces. And having to redirect. Okay, thank you. Eight of Wands, information. Profitable information. You'll be receiving soon or have recently or are right now. Great Spirit, what do we have for the Pisces? Pisces zodiacs. Masculine and feminine. What do we have for the Pisces? Okay, Pisces zodiacs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, so that energy, because the Chariot fell right on top of the Ten of Wands. When I was just talking about how you're now redirecting and going forward in that new direction where you feel divinely guided. Okay, I'm guided to leave that there. 2, 3, 4. Justice. Balancing out your energies and where you're investing, where you're manifesting, aware of where you're manifesting, Pisces. Having that full awareness, that is highly necessary because it's going to affect you in the long run and in the overall, right? Not just others. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this is crossing. The truth is crossing. It was on top of the Chariot. It was crossing. Ace of Swords. And Two of Pentacles was not wanting to be shown. Balancing out your mental and emotional state. Getting in line, in tune with you, with your spirituality. And spirituality is life, right? It brings life. It connects to life. It gives life. And that's the information, and information that you was needed. Four of Cups in reverse. After deep meditation, you're now pouring into what is worthy of you or in the overall with this fourth cup above her, which is in reverse, is coming towards this Hierophant. As in it's pouring into it. See that it's illuminated, and right below it, it's illuminated. So you're finding the illumination within your path, Pisces. Ooh, I got the shells. On my legs too. Peace be, justice be. See what else I need to see. Okay. So this Eight of Cups in reverse, what's balancing that energy is the Five of Swords in reverse. So where you felt unfulfilled, without, conflicted, the confliction, it had cut it out. Like that was enough for you to walk away is what I'm getting. As I'm picking this up as the Ace of Swords against these other swords of other individuals. Okay, let's see. The Emperor in reverse. On top of the Emperor in reverse. The Hanged Woman upright. Ten of Swords upright. Death. So initially this was supposed to be on there, but on the Ten of Wands, but that's coming together. And Princess of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Sun also. Where you were taking action, you're no longer taking action. Where you were directed, you're no longer being directed. And then you're being corrected, Pisces. After suspense, Four of Swords wants to show. And meditation, mental confliction, self-discipline. It's as if you were able to remove what was hindering you, Pisces, and putting an end to that and going forward, shining light upon, with the Princess of Swords, shining light upon your manifestations, where you're inserting your energies as the light is coming towards this Magician and flicking away from the Three of Swords, where you're no longer indulging in any way towards that energy. Six of Wands and the Sun. In receiving your victory for your son, for light. For growth, for victory, for better days. The Sun's in both, for better days. In the up and in the down also. New doors are opening to you. Oh man, the door in the background. King of Swords. In reverse, where you're having to put down your sword. No longer having to feed into anything that's not bringing life. So, right? Put down your sword, so to speak. Okay. Six of Cups in reverse. Great Spirit, what insight? I'm feeling very hot. I'm getting heat. Feeling heat. This may be intense for y'all. Some of y'all. Page of Pentacles. Starting off slow, new beginning. Page of Pentacles. And in order to keep that balance, you don't want to rush into anything, right? Okay. The Fool energy in reverse and the Queen of Swords upright. Where you felt in the unknown, you're no longer feeling as so. Queen of Swords, having to cut out what is interfering with you in the overall, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Seven of Cups in reverse and the Four of Pentacles upright. No longer feeling confused. No longer unknown of where to invest yourself, your energy, your financial income, your generosity, right? Your wisdom. Because you had to balance you out. And you're continuing to. It's an ongoing process for everyone. What more for the Pisces? Great Spirit, come through. What do we have for Pisces? Okay, so this is shown, this isn't. What else? Nine of Cups. Having to speak up for what is emotionally fulfilling. And when your emotional state is in tune, in line with you, right? Everything else will be. And okay, so the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups is both in reverse. That didn't want to be shown. that's affecting, sorry, I have an itch. That's affecting, that was the energies that were affecting your actions. And those were what had to have you observe your actions, your inputs. As what was being said and given to you wasn't accountable. Okay. The Tower and the Eight of Swords. The Hierophant, the Hanged Woman, Tower, and Eight of Swords. Oh, the Hierophant was in reverse also, for some of you that don't remember. After the suspense, everything that created tower-like moments within your life or dynamic where you were blocked off and felt as if you were surrounded. And Two of Swords talk about being blocked off, and they're in this figure, and then 3 and 3, that's 6, and that talks about moving away from something, right? And but although they're surrounding it, so like where you felt as if you were moving towards, you were surrounded also, and like prevent it. Even Death and Knight of Swords on top of the 10 of Swords in reverse and the 4 of Wands. You put, yeah, I'm putting a death to the cycles with the 10 of Swords and taking action towards a rebirth as the Death, Knight of Swords, and Death again. And the Knight of Swords is right on the Chariot also. What more for the Pisces Great Spirit come through with insight and guidance? Thank you. The High Priestess, where you've gained that wisdom, that knowledge, experience, right? Through your experience. It's beautiful. Okay. The Hangman upright. It's as if everything's been hanging on by a thread. Pull through. He'll pull through. All right, take care. Hermit is not here. Oh, Poetic Justice.